Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. A very dear listener, in today's session we will discuss about lymphatic system. We will talk about what is lymphatic system, what are the components and organ of lymphatic system, and what is the structure and function of lymph capillaries, and what is the area which or organ or parts of the body where lymph capillaries are absent, and what is lymph fluid. So our main objective will be first objective, what is lymphatic, what is lymphatic system, and the second objective will be what are the components of lymphatic system, what are the components of lymphatic system, and the third objective is what is the composition of lymph fluid, and the next objective will be what is the structure of lymph capillaries. And the last objective will be area where lymph capillaries are absent. So in today's session we will cover these all objectives that define lymphatic system, what are the components or organ of lymphatic system, and what is the composition, and what is lymph fluid, and what is the composition of lymph fluid, and what is the structure of lymph capillaries, and the last objective is the area, which zone of the body does not have lymph capillaries and lymphatic system. So let's start from the definition, that what is lymphatic system. So let's start from first objective, that how do we define lymphatic system. Lymphatic system is a closed system of vessels which draw extra tissue fluid back into circulation is called lymphatic system. So we can easily define lymphatic system. That what is lymphatic system? Lymphatic system is a closed system of vessels which draw extra tissue fluid back into circulation is called lymphatic system. Second objective is what are the components or organ of lymphatic system. Up to now we learned about the definition of lymphatic system, that lymphatic system is a closed system of lymph vessels, as a closed system of vessels which draw back extra tissue fluid or interstitial fluid back into circulation is called lymphatic system. And the components or organ of lymphatic system are lymph fluid, lymph fluid, lymph vessels, lymph vessels, lymph capillaries, lymph capillaries, spleen, bone marrow, bone marrow, tonsils, thymus gland, and terminal ducts are sometimes we call trunks, that is right lymphatic duct and thoracic duct. These are the components or organ of lymphatic system. That lymphatic system consists of or composed of lymph fluid, lymph vessel, lymph capillaries, spleen, bone marrow, tonsil, thymus gland and terminal duct. This is the components or organ of lymphatic system. That lymphatic system is consist of lymph fluid, lymph vessels, lymph capillaries, terminal duct, that is right thoracic duct and left thoracic duct and right lymphatic duct, thymus gland, tonsils, bone marrow and spleen. These are the components of or organ of lymphatic system. Now we will talk about what is lymph fluid. What is lymph fluid? Up to now we learn about the definition of lymphatic system, that it is a system of closed vessels which draw extra tissue fluid back into circulation, or which draw interstitial fluid back into circulation is called lymphatic system. And what are the components of lymphatic system? So the components of lymphatic system as in circulatory system, capillaries, vessels, veins, venule present in the lymphatic system, lymph vessels, lymph capillaries and terminal duct are present or trunk are present, and another organ is sometimes called secondary lymphoid secondary organ of lymphatic system, that is spleen, tonsils and bone marrow. So these are the organ of lymphatic system. Let's talk about the lymph fluid. That what is lymph fluid? As we know, lymph fluid is a clear and colorless fluid which is present in the lymphatic system, or we can easily define the fluid which enter from extra tissue space or interstitial space into lymph capillaries or lymphatic system is called lymph fluid. So we have to remember some points. For example, lymph fluid, a fluid which enter into lymphatic system, from where? From extra tissue space or interstitial space. Number second point we have to remember is must the color of clear and colorless, they have no color. The third point about lymph fluid we have to remember, that is lymph fluid carries particulate material in much larger molecules such as paired droplet into lymphatic system. You have to remember the point, lymph fluid, its particulates much larger molecules such as fats droplet. Another point which is very important we have to remember is that lymph fluid having clotting factors such as fibrinogen. So if due to any reason the flow of lymph fluid into the lymph capillaries or lymphatic vessel is stopped due to any reason, if there is an obstruction in the flow of lymph fluid, so it become clot. So we have to write down its clots on standing. It's clot on standing. Why? Because lymph fluid having clotting factors such as fibrinogen, and we know about what is fibrinogen is a clotting factor. So if due to any reason the flow of lymph fluid is dispersed or disturbed, or due to any obstruction in the lymphatic vessel and lymph capillaries, the lymph fluid become clot because due to the presence of clotting factor, that is fibrinogen. If we are talking about the flow of lymph, so about 120 ml per hour enter into blood. The rate of lymph fluid or the flow of lymph fluid is about 120 ml per hour. It's enter into the blood. About 100 ml per hour through which duct? Through thoracic duct, and the remaining 20% 20 ml per hour through right lymphatic duct. So this is the flow and the flow of lymph fluid. That what is lymph fluid? So we can now easily, if we remember these all points, we can define lymph fluid very easily. Lymph fluid, a fluid which enter into the lymphatic system from extra tissue space, is called lymph fluid. It is a clear and colorless fluid which is present in the lymphatic system. After this, lymph fluid present its particulate much larger molecules. It carries much larger molecules and paired droplet. Another point I forgot, that is the protein concentration in the lymph fluid. Let me write over here, protein concentration. So we have to remember this point. It is very important about lymph fluid that protein concentration in lymph fluid and interstitial fluid is same but lower than plasma. In lymph fluid, the protein are present such as globulin, fibrinogen are present but lower than and are less than plasma. Another point, it's clot on standing due to the presence of fibrinogen. If we're talking about the rate of flow of lymph fluid, so at about 120 ml per hour it enter into the blood, 100 ml per hour through thoracic duct and 20 ml through right lymphatic duct. Now what are the composition or components of lymph fluid. So now we can easily define what is lymph fluid. Lymph fluid is a fluid which enter into the lymphatic capillaries or lymphatic system is called lymph fluid. It is a clear and colorless fluid which present in the lymph capillaries. Its particulate or carries much larger molecules in its clot on standing due to the presence of fibrinogen. About 120 ml per hour it's enter into the blood, 100 ml through thoracic duct and 20 ml through right lymphatic duct. So let's talk about the composition of lymph fluid. So about 96% it is made of water. Remaining 4% is solid material. Solid is 4%. In solid material we further classified into three main components. This is organic solid material, inorganic solid material, inorganic solid material and cellular components. If we talk about, let's start from the cellular components. In lymph fluid, the cellular components are the main cell which present in the lymph fluid is lymphocytes, mainly B cells and T lymphocytes. Inorganic compound in the lymph fluid, it's very easily to remember. 96% lymph fluid is made of water, remaining 4% is solid. In solid there is organic solid material, inorganic solid material and cellular component. In cellular component we have to remember one point, that is lymphocyte. And organic solid material is sodium, potassium, chlorine and bicarb. That is inorganic compound which is present in the lymph fluid. And what are the organic materials? So protein. Which protein are present? It is albumin, globulin and fibrinogen. Lipids are cholesterol present. Lipids, you all know about the types of lipids that is present in the lymph fluid is chylomicron and lipoprotein. Another organic solid material which is present in the lymph fluid is carbohydrate or glucose, and urea and creatinine are present in the lymph fluid. So this is the composition of lymph fluid, that it's composed of 96% water, 4% it's solid, organic materials such as protein, albumin, globulin, fibrinogen, lipids, chylomicron, lipoprotein, carbohydrate, glucose, urea, creatinine. These are inorganic material which present in the lymph fluid. Organic materials sodium, potassium, chlorine and bicarb are present. These are inorganic compound, and cellular components are lymphocyte. Let's talk about the lymph capillaries. That what is lymphatic capillaries? So lymphatic capillaries are, the first point is it is blindly opening and connect to the nearby lymph capillaries. This is a blind opening. I write down point here. Blindly opening. It is blindly opening, and in the inner layer there is a cell present which is called endothelial cells. It should be over there. These are endothelial cells, and this red is the basement membrane. But in lymph capillaries, the basement membrane is sometimes fully developed or absent, and there is a gap junction in between the endothelial cell. For example, I remove the basement membrane because sometimes it's fully developed or absent. If this is a lymph capillary, these are endothelial cell and it's begin blindly. So it is begin blindly. These are endothelial cells which lining the lymph capillaries, and in between there is a space, a gap junction between endothelial cells. These are the gap junction between endothelial cells. It is designed for much greater permeability because much larger molecule, particulate material, colloid material and fat droplet can enter into the lymph capillaries as compared to blood capillaries. It is designed for much greater permeability, and there is no layer of connective tissues or pericyte which is present in the lymph and the blood vessels, blood capillaries, and the lymphatic capillaries do not have pericyte or connective tissue layer around the lymph capillaries. Another point we have to remember about lymph capillaries, it's the, for example, this is extra tissue fluid, so it can enter into the gap junction. It is believed that the gap junction between the endothelial cell, extra tissue fluid can enter through these gap junction. And these lymph capillaries are present numerously in the mucous membrane, in the most abundant as the mucous membrane, especially small intestine, dermis of the skin and serous surface. But there are some spaces where lymph capillaries are absent. And the space are the organ where these lymph capillaries are absent. That is brain, spinal cord, splenic pulp, tubules of liver, and avascular areas such as cartilage and cornea of the eye. Let me repeat very briefly about what is lymph capillaries. Lymph capillaries is a blindly opening which is present along with the pathway of lymphatic system. So it start blindly opening, and the inner layer is made of endothelial cells. There is no basement membrane or fully developed basement membrane present. There is a gap junction through which extra tissue fluid can easily enter into the lymph capillaries. And lymph capillaries is designed for much greater permeability because particulate material, colloid material and pill droplet can enter into the lymphatic capillaries. These lymph capillaries are more numerously in the serous